Welcome to the very first NatWest FilmDoo Academy event. Big thank you to Liam and Stefan and all you champions as well for your time and attendance. This is going to be recorded, so if anyone is opposed to that, just please do drop off. It's only used internally. This is just on how we can do a better job and improve our own delivery. Do not be put off asking questions or talking as well. There are some time-sensitive questions that we will be playing within the games, just to let you know about that. We've allowed enough time, we believe, for people to answer. You're going to need to enter a URL to play along as well. We'll explain as we play the games. And there are some sensitive topics within the video content, not graphic or anything like that, but just to let you know that there are some sensitive video content. And we're going to have a Q&A as well at the end, so to allow people to ask questions on our tool as well as the topics that we've covered. Okay, just some house rules. Treat everyone with respect, obviously. You can ask questions in the Q&A or in the chat. It's fine. We'll pick those up as we go along. If you want to speak at the end, raise your hand. There's a button that you can raise your hand and we'll unmute you and allow you to talk as well. And this is a free speech environment. So anything you say, it's not going to be used. It's not going to, you know, it's literally for us just to check on our tool, how we're doing and how you enjoy it and what you get out of it. And at the end of the day, it is fun. It's supposed to be fun as well as a learning material as well. So just enjoy it. There we go. Right. So stop sharing that. Excellent. Right. If you could share screen, Julio, bring up your slide. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Brilliant stuff. Appreciate that. So welcome to the FilmDoo Academy EdTech tool. Yeah, I can see it. That's great. We are actually part of the NatWest Entrepreneur Acceleration Business Growth Plan, and we're delighted to offer NatWest Diversity and Inclusion Champions yourselves an exclusive opportunity to try out our tool in a private session and hopefully provide some feedback as well. We've got a very short survey at the end that if you guys could just have a little look through. I'll read through it as well, and we'll talk about that after. Our tool enables interactive course creation using film and video, which makes it more enjoyable learning or coaching experience for all. With the taboo topic of diversity and inclusion, people can sometimes be afraid of using the wrong language and thinking that they may potentially offend someone. So quite often an issue is silence due to fear. A film that is used in a way, in this way of helping awareness of a subject in a safe way to inspire a discussion as it forms a base of that discussion, and therefore the focus of the film is on the film rather than the person. Movies have the power to affect us. While we're being entertained, a film has the ability to touch us subconsciously, imprinting something, a message, a feeling or an emotion, in sometimes quite a powerful way. FilmDoo Academy provides a modern way to help get the message across to people using film and video in a gamified way. Videos used like this gives people a middle ground to use the content as a base for conversation, as I just said. It allows people to be able to resonate with the person they're seeing within the film and feel the same feelings and emotions that they are feeling, which then empowers the viewer with empathy and compassion with the personal struggles that that person is going through.
Okay.
Excellent. Our NatWest Diversity Inclusion Champion session is going to include 4 short films, clips that have been used to create 4 games that all attendees can play along together. We're going to run through that in a second, show you how to join and play along. We'll be playing each one with a break afterwards for an opportunity to let people have a say on what they've enjoyed about the film and particular game and talk about the subject matter it covers.
Sorry guys, I lost my slide for a second.
No, that's okay. Right, if you want to stop sharing, Julio, that's it.
Okay. While you're
Right.
preparing the game, I'll make a little
Yep.
disclaimer, although I think you cover. Hi, guys, I'm Julio. We're very excited to be here with you. And as Dave said, we're about to play a game using our interactive tool. So please play along. It's better to play if you have a second device so that you can, in whichever screen you're watching this, watch the video with us while you're answering the question on a second device. You're more than welcome to play it on one. And we were very excited and honored to do this and to revise our own D&I concepts. But we are very aware that you as champions are pretty familiar with this terminology, perhaps even more than us, depending on how long have you been doing this. So we don't expect to teach the teachers. We just expect a refresher course for some and for you to enjoy the content, as Dave said, to understand this, how it can help when you're watching it in this form with what you guys do on a daily basis. So yeah,
Excellent.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, definitely. We're privileged to be amongst you guys. We really are. We've been looking forward to this for a long time. So the first one is called Blind Spots. It's challenging assumptions. It's about bias, prejudice, and better work environment. So the clip is only 2 minutes with 4 questions. Now, the way that you play it, I'm actually playing with my phone. If you're on a laptop, you can open another browser and type in fdo.ooo, and it brings you to a page that asks you then which room name do you want, and the code word for this room is boat.
I put it on the chat, by the way. You also have a clicking link and the room name. You can see.
Thank you, Julio. So when I type in fdo.ooo, I get what's my room name. Can you guys see that? I type in boat.
Perfect. If somebody's having any trouble, feel free to use the chat to let us know, because we can.
Yeah, if you can just deal with that for me, Julio, because unfortunately, where I'm sharing screen, I can't see everything that's going on Zoom. So I'm going to play along. I'm not going to cheat. I won't answer the questions. This is great. Lots of people joining on now. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Good luck with this. I'm sure some of you have got a competitive edge that you want to be top. Right, are we ready to play? Oh, 2 more just joined. We'll just give another couple of seconds. Right, here we go. Good luck, everybody, and enjoy the film.
Are you seriously considering her as a candidate?
I just don't trust her.
She's a woman.
She's a woman.
This is a man's job.
She's clearly not educated.
Really? Does she even speak English?
That's not me. I'm not like that.
First multiple choice question. What are these questions representative of? And then you press 1 answer. If you get it wrong, you're able to try again, but you'll get less points. Angela, Chan, Mike, well done. TT, Ian. Very good. And what we get is the leaderboard, how people are doing. There you go.
You call it an honest mistake. Science calls it a blind spot. Our unconscious mind is a mysterious and powerful thing. It makes 90% of our decisions without us even knowing it. Our brains are overloaded with 11 million pieces of information every second. Yet we can only process about 40 of them. So we're wired to make cognitive shortcuts, using past experiences to make assumptions. And you know what happens when we assume.
Right, next multiple choice. What can these assumptions mean when not properly checked? Good work environment, bias, positive discrimination, nothing relevant. Chan, Mike, TT, Ian.
Our unconscious mind can put us on autopilot, determining where we sit, who we eat lunch with, who we turn to for advice, and who we choose to offer a helping hand. Living our lives with blind spots can put us in a tunnel. Same point of view, same decisions, same outcomes. We can find ourselves trapped in the land of snap judgments and misconceptions. We've all been on both the giving and receiving end of blind spots. Think about it. Who's talented? Who's able? Who can I trust? Who belongs? We've all been there. Blind spots are part of the human condition. Our choices have consequences for us and the people we interact with. By accepting that blind spots exist, we can stop. Imagine what possibilities exist if we could do it all over again. Different perspectives, inclusive relationships, diverse networks, better outcomes, seeing people for who they really are. People like...
Next question. Seeing people for who they really are can also mean appreciating their protected characteristic, ignoring their background, ethnicity, etc., knowing your co-workers completely, accepting intolerance. Just coming up to the last few seconds. Get a leaderboard on the phone. So Mike, Chan, TT, Jennifer, Angela, Sarah. Very good.
Like you, with unlimited potential. We all have blind spots. Once you accept that you have them, you can choose to do something about it. It's time to check your blind.
Accepting your blind spots can lead towards positive action, a better work environment, understanding bias, or all of the above. Well done.
Blind spots and focus on what's possible.
Scores there.
Let's see the final results.
Well done, Chan, Jennifer, TT. Fantastic.
Okay, while Dave loads up our second game, guys, we are curious to know what you thought about the first video. We found it interesting as a starter, especially because as the video well puts, we are all subject of bias, both on the giving and the receiving end. And I think awareness is key, at least on our side when we were having this discussion, is just acknowledging it and being conscious of it as much as possible, especially on a work environment, because it can definitely be detrimental for the work activity and for the work atmosphere.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a second one, which for me is exciting because it's our first film. Thank you, Nikki. Really powerful and positive.
Excellent.
We agree.
Right, so the second one's called Natives. It's an LGBT short and it's free to view on our FilmDoo platform, filmdoo.com. It's made in the USA, released in 2013. The original film, we're only using a 4-minute clip, but the original film, which is a short, is 20 minutes. So Rachel, I'm just going to give you a bit of a synopsis before the clip. So Rachel and Anita, a young Manhattanite couple, are visiting Anita's parents on the Indian reservation she grew up on. For the first time as a couple, Anita, estranged from her parents, wants the fact that they are a couple to be kept a secret. In private moments, Rachel fights to convince Anita that they should come out to Anita's parents, and in public tries to build a relationship of her own with Anita's parents, chiefly by demonstrating that, her respect for Indian culture, a culture which Anita has no interest in. As Rachel attempts to connect with the parents, become more and more desperate, Anita begins to question whether her background is what attracted Rachel to her in the first place. So this clip we've used is 4 minutes and there's 3 questions. So it's only a short one. And again, if the same techniques are joining, so if you type in fdo.000 and then use the game code BOAT, and I'll meet you there. Yeah, some good film clips coming up. So we've got another, this is our second one. We've got 4 in total.
You also have the link on the chat, guys, if you want to join through there.
Oh, well done.
Again,
Yeah, I keep forgetting to remind you to do that. It's good that you're going ahead and doing that. I can't actually see you, so I can't see the Zoom chat, so yeah, that's great. That's great. Now, the good thing is we've used these and we've tested them and everything, and you know we've played with these. This particular one, I can't remember the answer, so I'm going to play along. If I come too high, I'll stop. I want one of you guys to win this. Right. I think there's a couple more just joining. So good luck with this one. And let's play the video.
Hi, Nita. Hi. Hey. Oh. Hey. Hey.
Hi, Rachel.
Welcome.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here.
Hey, Keith.
Howdy.
First multiple choice question. On first introductions, what's the politest way to greet a new team member? A handshake, a hand wave, or polite smile? A and or B, depending on the person, how comfortable they are, or a bow, depending on their origins. Well, I thought I answered that quite quickly, but I didn't beat Chan, TT, Jennifer, Liz, Nat, Sarah.
Oh. Do you want some cake? Coke to drink?
Oh, no. Don't worry about us, please.
Just bring it in. Bring it in.
Oh, yes. Well, I would love some cake, actually. Obviously, in my household, it's always like, don't worry about me, you know. So, hi, I'm Rachel. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. How's the drive?
Oh, so pretty. This whole area is just stunning.
And how's life in the big city?
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah, yourself?
Not too bad. Car's fucked.
Oh.
This guy over in Tonawanda sold us a car last year.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks later, craps out on us.
Oh. Well, I mean, you have the warranty, though, right?
Thanks for the sarcasm, Anita.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Gosh, this is just, oh my God, Lost. That's my favorite show.
Mine, too.
Really? Oh my God, we have to talk all about this. I was like addicted to it last summer. I watched the whole thing straight through.
Next question coming up. Apologies about the swear word in there as well. I should have had that in the beginning, that there might be the old swear word. So which of the following are or could be interpreted as forms of affinity bias? Taking a bow, assuming their companion doesn't want anything because of their own social rules, complementing the area, A and B. I got that one wrong. Shouldn't admit that, really, should I?
The important thing that there is a lot of people getting it right.
Good. Yeah, that's all.
This is so good. What?
Oh, she doesn't usually eat meat. So.
No, but no. It's okay. I can totally make an exception for something this special. It's fine. So, is this traditional?
You mean Seneca?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, right. That's... Well, I would love to get the recipe. If you...
Heard about the upcoming elections up here? Exciting stuff.
No, I haven't.
You know, someone like you, been more around the nation, you might have been able to make things run a bit more smoothly.
Huh. That's a good point. But I didn't.
Hey, it's a compliment.
It's, on the other hand, out the big city, New York.
Actually, I have heard a little bit about it. They're having a big debate over whether to allow the casino, because it's tricky, the revenue is...
No, that's absolutely correct.
How do you hit that?
Oh, NPR.
Of course.
No way.
You went.
It's like grace, but toward the end of the meal.
But that's actually the Hebrew word for God. Oh my God, that's such a coincidence.
What? No, it's not.
Yes, I'm serious. Yahweh.
Yahweh?
Yes.
This is Yahweh. Right? Yahweh.
Oh,
It's different.
okay.
Next multiple choice. By comparing their faith with Judaism, which of these type of microaggressions would be true? So micro invalidations, micro insults, micro assaults. Excellent. Well done, Shan, Liz, Mike, TT, Nat, AJ, Dave, Sarah, Jennifer, Angela, Des. And that's the end of that short clip. Final scores went a bit too quick there. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, great stuff. Well done, Chan, Liz, Mike. Top 3.
Congratulations. Again,
hopefully you enjoyed that.
I really like this one. I asked, as David's preparing the third one, I'll give you a little bit of why we chose this one. We like that how it portrays cultural differences. Again, Dave, and I really recommend it because it's a really great clip. Do check it out in full, but at least the scenes that we see there are, you can consider them well-intended, but there's two things that when you're approaching a cultural differences, for at least in our opinion, you should do. You should never assume, and you should never judge on other cultures or other traditions. So that's something the character doesn't do quite well, and there is this very awkward moment that I feel, yeah, it's very relatable.
Yeah. Well done to the winners as well. The results are coming up a little bit quick. It's because I'm not playing along on the PC. So it waits right the way to the very end. But I can see, and what we do is we're going to go back through the results, and just for a bit of fun, we'll post them to you guys, just saying well done to everyone playing along. In fact, I don't think anyone at all has got 0. So yeah, well done. So number 3 is Jordan. So clip of disability challenges and discrimination. This clip is only 4 minutes and 4 questions. So good luck, everyone. And again, it's the same way to join. So fdo.oo and then type in the room Crow. Here we go. Again, if you can share that. I know you're probably doing it, Julio. But...
I did. If you want to join through the chat, you just click. And again, as Dave said, put in the room name and choose your nickname.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure everybody's doing this, but
I know, yeah, it's great. It's good to see everyone's just already there, even before we're sort of sharing it. So well done.
Yeah. And guys, if you are managing to join, I'm sure you're doing this, but choose the same name so that we can have a final winner, perhaps, out of the 4 games that we're playing.
Another 2 just joined. Just give it another second or 2, and we'll play. Did I pronounce that wrong? I did, didn't I? Jordan.
Jordan.
What? Jordan.
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 There's a lot of history behind where I am today. My dad was born with brittle bones. With brittle bone disease, you get a 50% chance of having a child with the disease as well. I mean, I've broke my legs about 26 times in total. I've had 8 operations. That's just to straighten them up, put nuts and bolts in to hold my bones together.
Last question. What is the nature of Jordan's disability? Hereditary, car accident, sports injury are not disclosed. AJ Chan, Liz, TT, Nikki.
But, you know, I'm actually really lucky. At least I can still walk. Whilst I was in high school, the kids would like take my bags, they'd empty them everywhere, they'd put them up on the projector, and I'm only 2 foot tall anyway, so I couldn't reach anything. And they used to throw things at me. They just hated me because I was in a wheelchair. Like, it wasn't the worst childhood in the world, but it was just a little bit lonely, I suppose.
Okay, next multiple choice. That's frozen. I'm not sure why that's happened.
Me neither. And it's, yeah, I think it's pretty much the same for everybody. Sorry, guys.
Sorry about that. I don't know what's happened there. That's actually frozen. I'm going to have to. I'll restart that. Yeah, let's join that because I absolutely love this story and I think it's important. Right, oh, it looks like the server's down. No. There we go. Great stuff. Yeah, right, we're back. We're back. Okay. Excellent. Right, so if we can type in again, fdo.oo. Sorry about that, everyone. That wasn't us. That's the server.
So there is a new room name. Just be aware of that. It's back there.
Exactly. Yeah.
You have it also on the chat.
That's it. People are going to probably get the first one right now. You know what's coming. It's a great story, and do you know what? This is what we pride ourselves in with the FilmDoo platform. It gives the people the opportunity with short stories like this to be able to broadcast it to the world. So yeah, we love it, and Julio's put a fantastic little class together using this.
And I think, as you say, we really wanted to have documentary style or something that is based on a true story, and this is so powerful because it's someone who exists, which is very interesting.
Okay, just give it another second, and we'll play the video. Okay, everybody ready? Here we go.
There's a lot of history behind where I am today. My dad was born with brittle bones. With brittle bone disease, you get a 50% chance of having a child with the disease as well. I mean, I broke my legs about 26 times in total. I've had 8 operations. That's just to straighten them up, put nuts and bolts in to hold my bones together.
Okay, the first question. So what is the nature of Jordane's disability? Hereditary, car accident, sports injury, or not disclosed?
Please let us know if the game is working well for everybody. If somebody has an issue, let us know through the chat.
You know, I'm actually really lucky. At least I can still walk. Whilst I was in high school, the kids would like take my bags, they'd empty them everywhere, they'd put them up on the projector, and I'm only 2 foot tall anyway, so I couldn't reach anything. And they used to throw things at me. They just hated me because I was in a wheelchair. Like, it wasn't the worst childhood in the world, but it was just a little bit lonely, I suppose.
Okay, next question. What was the most difficult thing about her childhood? Her condition, how other kids bully her, loneliness, or the wheelchair? Okay, TT at the top, HAG, Jennifer, Chan, Sarah, Nikki, well done. Liz, Nat.
I still remember the first time I hit a tennis ball. I just turned 3. I was in like the tiniest wheelchair ever. I had this pink plaster on because I'd broken my leg. When I was 12, 13, I started going on tennis camps. I was just like, yay, people in wheelchairs who aren't going to take the mick out of me.
Next, multiple choice. How old was Jordane when she started playing tennis? 3, 12, information not given. I was a little bit slow on that one. And what we'll do is we'll make the answers, we'll give a little bit more time next time we play this one. Jennifer, Sarah, Nikki, AJ, TT, well done.
I love my dad because he's amazing and he never pushed me to play tennis, but he always guided me in that way because he's been a Paralympian himself. He won a bronze medal in the 1984 Paralympic Games. He saw that I had talent and I think he just thought it would be wasted if I didn't give it a go. When I was 14 years old, I became the youngest person ever to win the national championships. And then I went to the Junior Masters and I won that 3 years in a row. In London, I managed to get my bronze medal, which was like the best moment of my life. I remember just crying, like tears of joy that it was just over and I could get off the court. I've got massive biceps and really broad shoulders and I've got this kind of triangle body going on. I could break someone's hand with my handshake. It's not easy when you've got all your friends going out clubbing, they've got these little mini skirts on, they've got these great legs, and as a teenager you're just like, oh, I want perfect legs and I want to be tall. Those little things that I really wanted but couldn't have. At the end of the day, I can't change the fact that I've got scars on my legs, so there's no point getting upset about it. I've won 3 Grand Slams in 2014 so far. The Australian Open, the French Open and Wimbledon. If I was to win the US Open, it would be the first time a British athlete, able-bodied and wheelchair, who have ever won 4 consecutive Grand Slams in 1 year. So it would just be huge. I'm not ashamed to say that I've got a lot of flaws, but can't change it, so get on with it. I just feel like you should just be the person that you were born to be and live on.
Very inspiring. Next question. What are some of Jourdain's qualities and unique attributes? So great upper body strength, unapologetic awareness of disability, a positive attitude, all of the above. Jennifer, Sarah, Nikki, TT, AJG, Chan, well done. Teresa, Nikki.
It's day 2 at US Open. I got a good draw, which I'm happy about.
Fantastic. And again, you can see the entirety of that at the FilmDoo.com platform. So well done, everyone.
Very well done. I put the name of the athlete just in case somebody wants to Google, because again, we find it very, very inspiring, and we invite you to research her as well. I love this clip, and I love that it's a short movie in itself that we can see from the beginning and end.
Great stuff. So well done. Yeah, Jennifer, Sarah, Nikki, TT, AJG. The result popped up there a little bit quick, but we're recording so we can see that back. Right, so the very last one is a compilation. It's a film that we actually make in-house. So we put a lot of small films together and we make a longer film out of it. So it's a French touch, coming of age, the red, white and blue of my hair. So it's a French teen drama made in 2019, so it's quite recent. In its entirety, it's 106 minutes long. We're actually only playing 6 minutes of it with 4 questions. So teenage Senya faces an unexpected obstacles on a mission to become a French citizen, from the disapproval of a Cameroonian father to the limitations of the camera lens. The clip shows cultural discrimination and extreme measures that people take and go to fit in. Okay, so again, it's 6 minutes long. I'm just going to share my screen again. 1 sec. Right, I hope you guys enjoy this one. Again, in the same way. If you can, I'm sure you're doing it, Julio. I know you are, but if you could just share that in the chat for me as well. But if you guys type into the URL fdo.oo and then the room. Wow, people are really quick at this.
Mm-hmm. And again, if anybody having trouble logging in or playing along, this is our last video, so we really want everybody to join if possible. So let us know on the chat if you're having trouble and we can help you. I know Jennifer did it earlier and I think everything is working for her. I hope so.
Oh, great. Thank you for taking care of that, Julio. I appreciate it. So yeah, listen, thanks ever so much for all of you guys joining today. It really means a lot to us, and we'd love to hear your feedback. And again, I'm going to be sharing a survey with you guys in a minute, and if you can just fill that out, we'll actually share the results as well, just to see how this is, because this is a new form. This is a different form of using this kind of content for certainly for champions of D&I, and we'd like to hear how you guys found it. Yeah, right, here we go with the last one, the red, white and blue of my hair.
Merci. On va passer à la photo. Alors, regardez bien en face, tenez-vous droite, ne bougez plus.
I haven't got the subtitles on.
That's very odd. Let me check on my side.
Vous êtes en
Yeah,
retard.
hold on. Let's stop that one.
Just click the CC on the actual YouTube source link.
Sorry about that, guys. That's my fault.
Is there any French speakers here? Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not able to do it. Are you able to share screen your side at all and do it?
I am. Just let me check that they're on already.
Oh, I appreciate that, Julio. That's my fault. I put my hand up to that one. That's totally down to me, that. I didn't turn the subtitles on. I'll give you a few seconds just to sort that one out. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. And again, this is just a different way of getting the message across for D&I subjects. Some of the questions as well in the survey, we're hoping for some feedback on what other subjects, might be, or topics might be covered, or you'd like to see covered in this way. You're on.
1 second, guys. I'm trying to.
Sorry about this. The funny thing is that we did check through this, and I had the subtitles on. For some reason, the clip hasn't got the subtitles on there. Obviously, it'd be great if we could all. I have no doubt that some people can speak French, but we need the subtitles really on. If we can't do it, we'll have to leave that one, I think.
Almost done. Almost done.
Oh, well done. Okay, good man, good man. So we do have another event happening in a week's time. If you'd like to join that, hopefully by then you'd have forgot all the questions and answers, so you won't be able to cheat. But there should be a link that Stefan and Liam have sent out to everybody. So, and we've seen quite a few people who are actually signed up to that one. So if you want to get on that one as well, feel free.
Okay, guys, I think I did it. Let's try it.
Right, hold on. Let everyone join. So
the room name is Kiwi. Same link as before. I'll share it on the chat.
Good man. Here we go. Right, logged on. Fantastic.
Okay, let's see.
Not able to hear it, Julio. Did you tick on share?
Yeah, but
share
no,
sound?
I think we're gonna have to owe it this one because the play bar is cutting the subtitles.
Ah, okay, right.
It's not, the subtitles are there, but we're just not able to see it. Sorry, guys.
Right, okay.
Maybe we share the
That's
poll.
unfortunate. So what we do is
here a little bit.
yeah, I'm going to share a link so that anyone in your own time, you can actually play this without having to sign in. So I'm gonna, what we do is we'll make sure that the subtitles are working and you can play in your own time. We'll get all of this sorted for the next meeting. Like I said, we've got another one in a week's time that Liam and Stefan have sent out. And by all means, you know, just speak to your colleagues, get them to join as well. If you've got any other champions within that you talk to, obviously you talk to each other, I know that, but do invite them along. The more the merrier. And if you come back on, you might have a little bit of a fighting chance of beating them as well, because you'll know the answers. Excellent. Right, so I'm going to share the survey. Sorry about that last one. That's unfortunate, because I really wanted you to see that one. It's quite powerful as well. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the link through Liam and Stefan and get them to share it with you. You only, not the people that are signing up next week, because otherwise they get all the answers. Right, so launch poll. There we go. Right, so just there's only, I think, 6 questions on here. So question number 1, forgetting the calls for a minute, what did you think of the tool itself? And forget about that last one, right? Because unfortunately that was down to us planning for that. So does video-based learning and used in this way help with understanding complex subjects like that from D&I and help get the message across? So there's 5 different options there. Definitely a bit, no opinion, not really, or not at all. And then question 2, what specific topics would you like to see demonstrated and talked about using this tool? So this is a multiple choice, you can pick more than one. And if you've got another as well that's not listed there, by all means type that into the chat, because we would like to know exactly what your thoughts are around, yeah, this might work. This might be a really powerful and great way to get a message across and awareness to everyone as well, your employers, your work colleagues, sorry. That's great, there's a lot of answers coming in. How is the method of D&I awareness training and teaching compared to traditional classroom activities? So how does this compare? Is it much better than traditional methods? Better than traditional methods, the same, worse, or much worse?
Dave, I have an idea to close down after the poll is finished. What if we play Black Dog? We have we have an extra course. It's a short one, as Dave said. The red, white, and blue of my hair, which will have it fixed by next week, is a really powerful one. But Black Dog is actually, I think, an interesting one to finish with, if it's okay, if everybody has. Yeah,
it's a film produced by the WHO, so yeah, it is quite good. Excuse me. Yeah, we'd see if we've got time. We'll answer some questions and maybe we'll end with that. Verada's actually in the panel as well, and I'll introduce her in a sec so she can talk. She's our CEO, so it'd be great to for her to have a little word with everyone as well. So just question 4, I'm just going to quickly run through these. What would be the optimum length for the film clips like you saw today? So what do you, in your, what we've done is we've tried to keep it short, because obviously this is just an hour with the introduction and everything. So there's only between, I think, 3 and 6 minutes. But what would you like to see? What would you think would be the perfect point for getting the message across and awareness? Is there something you feel you would like to promote and help with awareness of certain D&I topics within the workplace? Okay, so regular internal meetings, events, gatherings for D&I, a film club, a watch party with D&I topics, some literature, and playing fun games, interactive games, just like we've done here, and any others as well, if you'd like to add. would this tool help you in your role as a NatWest D&I champion and spread awareness of related topics? Right, we'll just literally give it a second for anyone else to answer. There's another one just coming. That's great. So yeah, thanks ever so much again for all you guys. It's really, really good stuff, and it's so nice to be able to share this with you. It really is. We're honoured to have all you on as well. It's brilliant, and well done with the work that you're doing as well.
And we're logging on the answers you're writing on the chat, by the way, guys. We're seeing it. Thank you, Teresa, for your suggestion.
Yeah. Right. So
we do one.
Right,
thank you, Chantel, as well.
Chantel, brilliant. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, that's right. The other, like I said there, just please let us know in the chat. Unfortunately, the way that Zoom works, you're not able, in the survey, you're not able to actually write in anything yourself. So if you can just share that in the chat, and then we can actually document that, and we can get some courses built based around what you want to see. So Teresa, yeah, that's great. Gender identity, absolutely. So I'm going to end the polling and share results. That's really good to see, yeah. So majority is definitely getting the message across. Wow, look at that. So yeah, this is brilliant. This is really, really good. So selections of everything, absolutely everything. How is this method of D&I awareness training teaching compared to traditional classroom activities? Better than traditional methods. Fantastic. That's great to hear. Really good. There's something about watching a film, watching a movie. It really does. I don't know. It's more than words on a page. It just brings it to life. You actually get a feeling. What would be the optimum length of the clips like you saw today? So 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, we thought the same as well. 5 to 10 on 3 people. So yeah, it's good to hear actually because we got it right. Good. Is there something you feel you would like to, you feel would help promote and help with awareness of certain D&I topics within the workplace? Regular internal events, meetings and gatherings. As 92% of people. Yeah, absolutely. Film club, that's great. Yeah, that's good. Playing fun interactive games, very high, 83%. Fantastic. Would this tool help you in your role as a NatWest D&I champion and spread awareness of related topics? All of you, fantastic. Really, really good to see.
So just to address the chat a little bit, thank you guys for your feedback. Nikki says this would be a great part of our regular reading learning program. Tracy, my only reservation is that this might exclude those people that might not read as quickly as others. This is a good point, but we invite you to next week because we're gonna have perhaps some modified course. We are able to modify the question length, and technically it will give you the space to answer within your own time. It is true that as a watch party, it is a constant flow, and for people sometimes that could be challenging, but we are able to adapt how long the question stays in your screen before we create the game. And then Liz says we need to be careful when point scoring on difficult topics. That's very true. It could lessen the impact of the subject.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And what Julio mentioned earlier as well, you know, you guys would be the perfect people to build these courses. So that is, you know, what we just did there was kind of a run through just to see how this tool kind of was delivered to you guys. So the feedback is really, really great for us. Really, really good. So yeah, absolutely, totally take that on board. So listen, thank you ever so much, everyone. So Verada is actually CEO. He's actually on the panel now. I'm just going to click on promote to panelist. So she's going to join us on the actual panel. And should be able to chat as well.
Another thing, Liz, I don't know if you noticed, but you are able to, if you have a question wrong, to re-answer, which we think lessens the pressure of always have to answer in well, and the score, we only see the top 10. So if we're playing with a large room, you won't really feel that bad if you are not going, you know what I mean? You won't see the zero, and it's just the leaderboard who gets to see that. So we're very aware of that, and we completely agree with you. It shouldn't be an exercise or evaluation. It should be something for all to learn at their own pace.
Absolutely, it's a fun element. It's going to be a bit of fun, so that it helps with the learning process. Hey Verada, how are you?
Hi Dave, hi Julio, and hi everyone. So I'm Verada, I'm the CEO and founder of FilmDoo. Thank you so much for today's opportunity. FilmDoo actually started out as a movie streaming platform. So today we actually have one of the largest international and diverse film catalog in the world. So if you go to filmdoo.com, you can see a lot of films from Africa, Asia, LGBT, female directors. But you know, it was really NatWest who recognized the opportunity and the power of film to do something with diversity and inclusion training. So we are part of NatWest Accelerator, and a big thank you to both the RBS and the NatWest team, who realized that actually some of these films are so powerful, and there's a time and a space to actually use this in diversity and inclusion awareness and training. We had several meetings with the great team at the bank, and they told us, how they really champion working a lot with the diversity champions, how they want to do something, clearly today and next week is a showcase how the bank is a pioneer in innovative methods and in exploring new technologies to improve on current diversity training. One of the feedbacks we had is actually diversity training, bringing an external trainer in, or traditional teaching methods whilst, of course, they are great to have that. Often you can't really relate, or you finish the training, it goes in one ear, it goes out the other ear, because it doesn't have that impact to really hit home, leaves a talking point and keeps you thinking afterward. But as you all know, that's the power of films, right? It keeps you thinking, whether it's the combination of sound, music, conversation, it really hits home. Films have the power to make you relate to a topic, to a culture, to a group of people you've never seen or experienced. And that's why, we really appreciate your feedback today and seeing how we could further develop film and video at the core of diversity and inclusion training, and actually, awareness program. And again, thank you for your time today. Your great feedback highlights we're on the right track. Thank you to RBS and the NatWest team for this opportunity. And we're looking to doing some really exciting things in bringing diversity awareness to a whole new level, getting people in the bank, getting your colleagues, getting the wider community talking, and and doing this on a more regular basis. So thank you so much.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. We're trying to make the best course material possible, and you guys are definitely going to help with that. And even in some small way, if we make the world a slightly better place by giving people a platform of awareness and knowledge, and certainly with what you guys are doing, this is all for the better. So thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
I don't think we're going to have time to play that last one. Again,
what
we've got a group of courses, including the ones that we played today. We're going to share that with all you guys through Stefan and Liam. And again, if you want to join up, please have a little look even at the link that Stefan and Liam have sent out. And it's for next week. Thank you all so very much. Continue what you're doing. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you, everybody. Bye now.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.